What's up, Reefers? Welcome back to another episode of Zoa Tank Boys. I know it's been a while. It's been about a month and a half, almost 2 months. Life's been crazy. I got a new promotion at work. Crazy. The tank went through some craziness itself, if you guys have been following. But everything is looking pretty good. So enough talking, let's go. Alright, Reefers, so it's time to talk about the 150 Lagoon. So you guys know this is my dream aquarium, but I went from having a super established tank to having a tank that's pretty much brand new. And sometimes we forget how the hobby goes, especially when you've been in the hobby for so long like I have. So we're gonna look at the aquarium, we're gonna look at some of the coral, we're gonna look at some of the fish. There's a comeback in this tank. There's a major comeback. But before we keep going, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It lets me know that you like what you're seeing. I see the comments, I see the likes, all the support, guys. I appreciate it. But it's time to get this puppy looking good again, because guess what? Almost Reefer-palooza time. So enough talking, let's look at the tank, let's look at the corals, let's go! Here we have the innovative marine Lagoon 150. Y'all, it's been crazy. If you guys have been following the channel, I think last time I posted a video was about almost 2 months ago. So a couple things have happened. Like I said earlier, a huge die-off happened, and I waited a long time to start dropping fish in here. So we got fish in here. They've been in here for a little bit. Everybody's super happy. So my main focus at first was just getting the livestock back up to speed. So we got the purple tang over there doing super well. Look at that mimic tang. Guy's so meaty. So when I first put him into, the purple tang was a little dominant, but I did the mirror trick and that definitely helped. Regarding corals, I do have some nice stuff. I mean, that's a pretty decent Space Invader. Nice, pretty large colonies. It's funny, on camera, those colonies look small, but if I do a top down, I mean, they're huge. Regarding fish, I would like to add, in a perfect world, a yellow tang. I know that could be kind of iffy because of the purple tang, and he's more established. But that would be ideal, adding a yellow tang and even a powdered blue. But again, that powder blue is notorious for just being trouble. So now that a lot of the livestock has been addressed, with the exception of the occasional 1 or 2 fish, the corals aren't doing too bad. So in this aquarium, I did end up buying an RO unit, so I'm finally making my own water, thus allowing me to do significantly larger water changes. And I think that was one of the major issues that I had when I first got this aquarium. I wasn't anticipating how much water I was needing to make for RO, even just to do my water changes. Going to the LFS just wasn't practical anymore. So the lights have been on for about 2 or 3 hours. So everything is still kind of opening up. It's relatively early. It's about 11 o'clock right here in Florida. But Reefer-palooza is right around the corner. So I'm excited because now I get to add a bunch of coral. So as you guys can see, there's a lot of rock. I did go through a little hair algae issue. So one thing to take into account, this aquarium is pretty much a new aquarium. Even though I transferred a lot of live rock, I didn't have enough. So I did add some new rock, and of course the beneficial bacteria establishing the whole 9. I mean, that took a little bit of time, and it's still going through it. Recently, my last water change, I did pull some hair algae out. I am running a little bit of carbon. But guys, so far, I mean, for it being a relatively new tank, minimum coral die-off, some of the chalices have taken off. I mean, if you see that gold chalice up there, I'm trying not to get the glare. That gold chalice has literally been encrusting, which was great. Space Invader back there is doing is hit or miss. It goes for right now. It looks like it's doing okay. There's times where he's ugly. I think the consistent water changes and everything getting mature definitely will help. I did lose some SPS. I lost, my bigger Monty caps, but I kind of expected that just because it's pretty much a brand new tank. It's been running for a couple months now, but it's still brand new, so I'm going to stay away from the harder SPS and just focus on easy things. Zoanthids, Euphilia. Happy this torch is doing pretty good. It's an Indo Gold. Started out with one head, just split. Gets pretty swollen. Yeah, I love torches. My goal would be to get this sucker super big and maybe add 1 or 2 more torches in here. I would like to add a clam eventually. Guys, there's nothing better than seeing a beautiful anemone with clowns. Gomez and Morticia survived the apocalypse that happened in this aquarium. Really cool thing, that big red anemone, the Black Widow, did split. And if you guys remember watching the video, I got that Black Widow from Top Shelf Aquatics on a raffle. Literally, paid $30 for it, got it as a little baby, and now it's the size of, easily 6-7 inches across. So big that it split, and the other one was just as big, and I traded it in. So, got some corals over here. Nothing too bad, but you know me, guys. I love to have the aquarium slammed with coral. The big gobies are still kicking, but now they're huge. Let me see if you can see him. You can kind of get a peek at that little guy back there. He's literally a cow. I might add some food in here later, just to give you guys a little sneak peek of what we got going on. But so yeah, the Zoom got all crazy, so we're back. But yeah, I like to add a clam. I like to add tons of, there's so many corals that I like to add. Honorable mention, this guy, still here. Still kicking. This Frankenstein has died off on me, grown back, I don't even know how many times. So, but yeah guys, so many corals. I might go to the LFS later. I am going to do a video on equipment only, because I do have a new skimmer. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. And I know sometimes people see the aquarium looks too small for a tank. This thing is huge. Like in person, you could see how big it is. It is not a small aquarium. Yeah, it's really large. Really, really big. Just to give you perspective, which is one of the reasons why I fell in love with it. How deep and wide this tank is. So let's get this puppy back to speed. Let's get back to making videos, fish. I know Hector is getting back to getting his tank all set up. And also, my job, I had a new job, and I had to learn the ropes. I'm still learning them. And that took that took a lot of time. So I'm hoping that now that my schedule's a little bit more calm, I can get back to making videos for you guys. So let's see where the day takes us. All right, Reefers, so I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode of Zoa Tank Boys. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you would put any more fish in this aquarium. I would love to see a yellow tank, even though I know that's living life on the fast lane, risking it all. Not sure if I'm going to do it, but I would like to see a pop of yellow. Fox-face rabbitfish is always a favorite of mine, but I know sometimes they go rogue and eat all your coral. Apart from that, copper band butterfly, same thing. Beautiful fish, but as we all know, they go crazy. So let me know if you'd put anything else in here. And coral. Guys, there's so many corals I want to add in here. Of course, Zoa Garden coming. One of my buddies is out of town right now, but all he does is grow zoas. I will be heading to his house just to pick up some corals. Torches. Can't wait to get torches. I did buy a bunch of torches. Learning curve with radions. They will burn your corals out if you put them too strong. I didn't know that, but now I know. So let me know what corals you want to see. You know I can't end this video without giving one of you guys a shout out, so I'm going to put that comment right here. No, I'm not done with YouTube. Life gets in the way sometimes, things go crazy, but guess what? I'm back, baby, I'm back. We're still editing. Video should drop any minute. Let's go. Stay tuned till next time. Zoa Tank Boys out.